Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Jenny. I am a fashion and lifestyle YouTuber who is currently living in New York City. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about how I started my styling business and give you some tips and tricks if you're looking to start any business of your own. It doesn't have to be a styling business, but just some of the things I've learned along the way. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button below, and before you leave, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get into it. So one of the first things I want you guys to think about when you're trying to start your business is what are some things that you can offer that no one else can? Now these can either be services that no one else is offering, but it doesn't have to be. Say you want to be a hairstylist. There's a limit to what you can do as far as services go, right? And so you may not always have the power to come up with different services to offer for your business, but what's going to set your business apart from others is how you deliver these services, what kind of personality you are putting into the services you offer. Now, if you are in a creative field like myself, there really is an unlimited amount of different things that you can offer your client base. So what I did personally when I was trying to figure out, what are some things that I can offer that no one else can, what's going to set me apart from other stylists or other business people in the field that you're in, try to think outside the box. I myself sat down for a day, I think, and just took an entire day to brainstorm and just free flow. Whatever came to my mind, I would write down and then go back, look at the ideas you come up with, narrow it down, brainstorm upon those ideas. It takes a while. You're not gonna think of everything overnight, and that's okay. You have time, but really try to think of ways that your services are going to be unique. Now, it is really important to do your research to find out what other people are offering in the field that you're in, kind of draw inspiration from that, whatever, see what's out there already. But it's so important not to just steal other people's ideas, or if you see someone's website and it looks amazing and it's exactly what you're trying to embody within your own business, it's so important not to just copy that, because that's not going to serve you in any way. You just taking someone else's ideas and trying to make them yours and, in a sense, plagiarizing that person's services, it's not going to draw an audience to you because you're not offering anything different, if that makes sense. So really take the time, think through what you're going to offer with your business, and make it your own. Find your unique twist that you can put on the things you're offering. The second thing I want you guys to focus on when you are trying to start your business is to think about your branding. It's gonna differ between whether you're branding yourself, if your business is you and things that you are offering, services you are offering yourself, work on branding yourself, or work on branding a company, if you will. So for me personally, I am branding myself as Jenny Volden, personal stylist. So I am my own brand. The things I wear are my brand. The Instagram feed that I have is my brand. My website aesthetic is my brand. So that might be different from someone who is, say, selling plants and they have a plant Instagram page or whatever. You're not branding yourself, you're branding that company and that company's aesthetic and what that company is offering. So it's gonna go one of two ways with those, but it doesn't really differ between what you need to focus on, because some of the key things I've found is keeping a consistent aesthetic, keeping a consistent attitude in your brand, if you will. So for me personally, again, I have kind of a street style vibe and sort of edgy, a little bit contemporary, things like that. So if I were to just up and instantly switch that up, say I start wearing all like florals and really girly, ruffly things on my page, it's gonna throw people off because it's not staying consistent. And so it's fine to not have all of it figured out yet, and we'll get to that a little later too, but try to remain as consistent as you can with the look of your site, the look of your social media, the vibe of it all, if you will, because that's what's gonna draw your audience. You're gonna attract people who are attracted to that sort of style. Which, of course, your business can evolve and grow and change and whatnot, but do it gradually. Don't just put things out randomly. Don't put things out without purpose. Don't throw your audience for a loop. Another thing that goes along with branding is promoting yourself. Now, it's very common at first to be scared to share with the people around you, with your social links, whatever. It's scary to show to them that, hey, so I'm a business owner now. This is what my business is. Go check it out, if you will. But it's important to do that because you need to get over the fear of promoting yourself. If you are serious about starting a business, if you're serious about becoming an entrepreneur or whatever the case may be, you need to be willing to put yourself out there. You need to let people know that, hey, this is what I'm doing now. Follow along, like share it to your friends, whatever, because word of mouth goes so far, and you will be so surprised at the positive results that you get back. When I announced to everyone that, hey, so I'm taking a completely different career path now, I want to focus and hone in on my fashion skills, and I'm gonna start personal styling now. It's out there, and people were so kind about it and so supportive, and that's honestly not what I was expecting the reaction to be. I guess I didn't really know what to expect, but it was overwhelmingly positive. And if you just have the courage to put yourself out there, promote yourself, promote your business, promote, the things you're offering that no one else can, great things are going to come back to you from that. All right, my third kind of transition I want to talk about is deciding on a website domain. So in today's age, having a website is crucial. It's great to have all the social media to go along with your business or your brand or whatever, but you need a home base, if you will, for people to go to find what exactly it is you're offering. So you need to pick a website domain that's going to work for your business. Now, what I mean by that, if you're selling tangible items, like selling goods, Shopify would be a great website for you. It's very user-friendly. It is set up as a site to sell goods on. So, for example, that would be one. For me, I use Squarespace because, yes, I'm selling things, but I'm also selling an image. I'm selling you why you should hire a stylist. I'm explaining a bit about me. If you go to my website, there's some information about me. There's some background information on personal styling. There's a lot of explaining just to kind of navigate the user through the website. And then I do have an option on my Squarespace site then to purchase some of my virtual styling packages. So you can do that too. Some of these domains have multiple uses, which is great. You have to think about, are you going to need to take appointments for what you are offering? If so, I know Square is a great website to use. Google, I think, even does bookings on it. I'm not entirely sure, but what I'm saying is you need to do your research on what is going to work for you and the business you are using. Don't just go copy someone else's web page because it's working for them, because that's their business. That's what's working for their business. You need to have your own back and think what's going to work for your business. I can do an entirely separate video on figuring out which website domain is right for you. I can go over how I set mine up because I did mine entirely on my own. You know, there are some free website domain spaces. There are ones you pay for. It's really a big world. It's a lot of information, but do your research. It's fairly straightforward, and I'm sure you will find the one that works for you. Okay, the fourth thing I want to cover really quickly is business banking. So I want to bring this up now because this is so crucial to your business to have this in place before you start so that you can keep all transactions separate. You should never be mixing your business transactions with a personal banking account. It gets very messy during tax time. Just eliminate all the hassle before you even get started. It doesn't have to be a big thing. I personally use PayPal business banking, and it's so easy. It took me like 5 minutes probably to set it up online, and it just allows you to stay organized and keep things separate from your business life and your personal life. And you're gonna thank yourself come tax season. And finally, guys, I just want to leave you with the notion that it's not going to be perfect. Just start. You can get so caught up with the idea that, oh, this needs to be perfect before I announce to the world that I'm doing this business thing, or whatever the case may be. But your business is going to evolve with time. It's not going to be perfect no matter how much effort you put in to begin with. So just get the edges roughed out, have all your ducks in a row as much as you can, and just start. I can't tell you how many times since I've started my styling business that I have added new services. I've gotten rid of older services. At the moment, I'm not offering any like pre-packaged personal styling options. All personal styling appointments, all like in-person styling sessions have to be made on a one-on-one basis. Like, I'm not doing complete packages anymore that are just booked and sealed and whatever. My focus is shifting towards virtual styling, and guess what? That's okay. When I started, my entire focus was on personal styling and wanting that one-on-one interaction, wanting to meet people in person. And what I've found by doing it is that takes a lot of effort and a lot of time. And the amount of time I was putting into that, I can do so much more and reach so many more people with virtual styling that's the route I'm looking to take more. But if I hadn't done the work and if I hadn't started where I did with that focus on personal styling, I wouldn't know that this day. And so your business is going to grow, it is going to evolve, but the important thing is just to start. And you can work out all the little minute details later, but as long as you have your base, you are good enough. And you can start working on yourself, working on that business, thinking of new ideas, brainstorming, seeing what's going to work for you and your audience. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I have so many more thoughts on, starting a business and becoming an entrepreneur and doing your own thing. So I would like to make a second video on this. Leave me any comments of things you'd like me to talk about, or questions you may have about starting your own business or whatever it may be, because I'd love to hear from you guys. And I wish you nothing but success with your own businesses. I know you have it in you. Just get started and you're going to grow, and it's going to be amazing, and you're going to be so successful. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.